My name is Mika Perttula. I'm the CEO of Fluid Intelligence. I will share you our story on our way to digitalization and how we transformed our way of working towards intelligent maintenance. 650 billion. That's the cost for unexpected production interruptions for heavy industrial logistics sectors annually. 650 billion. A massive cost. Plus another 200 billion coming from oil and related services. And much of these challenges relate to oil and can be seen from oil in very early phases. These industries also consume over 40 million tons of new oil each year, generating a massive stream of waste oils. And this challenge we have seen with our colleagues over the past years, and that was the starting point for us. We need to do better as a whole industry. So we started to challenge status quo and current ways of working. We had already used proactive maintenance in our activities, but wanted to find a better, novel, and more automated ways of working. So we started testing different technologies, sensors, transmission, cloud solutions, and so on, and carried out our first custom installations in very early phase to gain better real-life experience of online oil monitoring. Pretty soon it was quite evident that it's not the technology itself, but we need to also integrate other elements into the picture. Oil excellence and the context, the industry expertise. And by doing so, we were able to create a holistic picture of the oil performance in real time. I want to introduce also another concept, the process itself. See, analyze, act. So when you are measuring something and see changes in oil performance, and you do the analysis and provide a root cause analysis with mitigation actions for your customer, then you also need to take the proper actions in order to mitigate the potential risk and gain the benefits that we are after. And we have seen many times that there are solutions that measure oil performance, generate massive streams of data, but then not really materialize as a proper actions, or other way around. Many of our customers have world-class maintenance teams with oil excellence and industry expertise, but they really haven't grasped the benefits of the digitalization yet. So we need to combine all of these elements in order to get the benefits that digitalization and automation has to offer for us. So this is the framework where we work today and base our development in the future as well. So let's see how our customers are doing. I will share you 3 different customer cases, one from chemical production, another from energy production, and the third one from pulp and paper and energy sector. Our customer Voikoski is a chemical company producing industrial gases, and they have several nitrogen compressors in their production. We have been working with them already several years, and early this year Fluid Eye Trend provided us an alert of potential anomaly that indicated to metal. So as a solution, we started to examine this potential anomaly with our customer and a machine vendor, and more detailed oil analysis confirmed metal in the oil. They carried out also detailed vibration and thermal camera imaging analysis, but it didn't reveal the actual source of the potential challenge. So we agreed with our customer of more concise online monitoring, more regular oil sampling, and based on the machine vendor proposal, we aimed to target the next customer's regular maintenance. So as an outcome, we were able to help the customer run their production uninterrupted the next 6 months, and they were well prepared for their next maintenance, so they were able to order new spare parts and so on. So as a benefits, the customer didn't have a single downtime day during the production or no extra maintenance days. And the cost saving was at least 100,000 with this event. We also helped this customer to transform from calendar-based maintenance to proactive model for the future. Vatankoski Energy is a Scandinavian energy producer, and they run a GE Genbacher gas engine in a remote location. So their key challenge was a bi-weekly oil sampling and monthly or bi-monthly oil change interval. And as the engine was in a remote location, it also generated extra costs to manage and maintain the system. So we installed Fluidite Trend to our customer's unit, continued bi-weekly oil sampling, and after 6 months we were able to see very tight correlation between online oil performance monitoring data and the laboratory data. So as a result, customer was able to double the oil life cycle, oil sampling, and gain at least 25% cost saving. And they also increased reliability with our real-time monitoring, as we were able to capture one water leak during this process. In our third customer example, we had a pulp and paper and energy producing customers, and they had a considerable oil aging and varnish build up in their oil that caused production interruptions regularly. As a solution, we installed Fluiditech Vita ESP for varnish removal, and parallel we monitored the removal process with a Fluidite Trend solution. And we can say from our experience that Fluiditech Vita ESP is working really well in these kind of environments, and we were able to get really good results with our customer. So we increased reliability via early oil aging warning and proactive issue mitigation, and also avoided production interruptions that led to considerable cost savings. To sum up our customer experiences from the past years, we can see that Fluidite Trend has given an early warning approximately 150 days before the next customer's oil sampling time. The potential failure types where these anomalies could have led have been mainly bearing failures, other mechanical failures, and quite a few unnecessary oil changes. When we see root causes behind of these failure types, the world is much more diverse. There has been some heat exchanger failures, improper maintenance or guidance, but not really the single dominant factor that could explain all of these failures. The same goes with the solutions that we have taken with our customers. Naturally, filtration and varnish removal comes into picture in many cases, and proactive maintenance. So as a KPIs, we can see that 60% of our customers didn't face any production interruption when we were managing these potential challenges, as we were able to do a real-time oil regeneration. cost saving per failure event has been around 100K, and a third of our customers have been able to reduce the waste oil streams. So these are quite remarkable figures that you can gain once you apply digitalization and online oil performance monitoring. So let's see how future looks like. As we learned already earlier, unexpected production downtimes has a big price tag of 650 billion annually. The road transportation is going towards electricity, but we are still seeing annual oil consumption increasing. So this all tells us that there really hasn't been that much of a change yet. So we are in the beginning of the process and in the beginning of transformation. When we see it from the business perspective, we will see gains in cost effectiveness, new players coming in, more fierce competition. But on the other hand, I see that we have a lot of work to do when we are targeting a zero downtime. So the 650 billion is a good goal for all of us. When we see it from the organization and personal perspective, transformation is always something that raises questions and doubts. But I see that in 5 years of time, we are still working there, doing the more or less the same things, but maybe a bit differently. And we have gained already a lot of benefits from digitalization and automation for our daily works. From the technology perspective, we see so speedy development in many different areas, in machine learning, AI, analytics, edge computing, sensors, transmission technologies, and when also integrating all of these parts together. But one really important area is the data security, the data fusion, as we are getting more and more data from various sources, the data quality and the management. As if you have poor data, then the analysis and the outcome will be poor. And from the environmental perspective, we are seeing new business models like circular business models. We are finding new ways to work and produce less waste. We see our future automated and digital. We are already in a good speed of achieving this goal and getting rid of these industry-wide challenges with our customers. In our current Fluid Eye View release, we already see microscopic impurities and wear particles in real time, and also the first chemical changes. We also generate a real-time failure mode analysis, and our system speaks to our customers by giving concrete action recommendations. To sum up, there hasn't been a silver bullet that solves all the problems in industrial production. But as we have seen during the presentation, technologies and solutions are getting on the level that really meets our needs and expectations. And instead of staring at individual numbers and figures, we need to take and generate a holistic view of the oil performance that we can create by online oil performance monitoring and analyzing the data that we get from the systems. We also need to take fresh thinking and perspectives across the organizations and organization levels to really make the transformation work and bring the benefits for all of our daily work. So by combining automation, digitalization with industry expertise and oil excellence, we can really get the benefits that we are after. And I challenge the whole industry to take part in this journey to digitalization and zero downtime. Let's continue discussion in a Q&A session, and do please come visit our virtual booth during the day. Thank you.